I have 2 Dr. Peppers in my little tomato cup. I love tomatoes. I don't eat them, but I love how they look. I don't drink diet soda. That's gross.
Boring. Yawning. Sloppy.
Hey everyone, it's me, Pink the Mouse, Cat the Sum, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. Sorry if you hear a little bit of a fan going on. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'm on Roblox. It's been a good minute since I recorded a video. I'm sorry, you guys. I actually recorded a video last Friday, and I ended up not using it just because I was like, I do not want to continually talk about like the drama that's going on within the reaction channels. I'm gonna talk on it. I'm gonna talk about it lightly on this channel, but I just didn't. And I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I've been enjoying my time off, and I don't want to do anything. I have so many things I have to keep doing constantly, and I'm like, I don't want to have to constantly be doing things. I like to take breaks. I really do. Since there was so much going on with the Amberverse and the reactors, I didn't even actually talk about Amber at length, except for her, like, Anne Frank note in her live. And the main reason why I haven't been talking about her lives is because they've all been the same. They've all been the same, and I'm sorry. It's so boring, and I really hate her live streams. I can't watch her live streams. I genuinely cannot sit down, and I know that I've been watching Bottles re-edits of them. And I can't force myself to actually they're 12. I literally have to put them at 2 times speed. Because I'm just like, this is so fucking inane. I am watching and receiving absolutely no new material from Amber. And it's not like she has to keep doing bullshit to give me shit. It's just like, there's absolutely she's doing nothing. She's doing nothing. Ooh, my hair looks better like that. That was fucking annoying. I had to clear some fucking storage on my phone. Either way, we're back. These live streams from Amber have all been the fucking same, and it's been so fucking boring and so irritating. And you know why? It's because of the fucking reaction channels. You reaction channels fucked us all over. Thank you a lot.
Thanks a lot, Rachel. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot to Rachel, to Jawbone, to probably even fucking Snowflake, because Snowflake's apparently been getting some tea too. Y'all tell me in the comments down below what the fuck is going on with Snowflake, because I heard from
Girl, please.
that she says that the reaction channels are like a mafia, and that Snowflake is the head of the mafia. I really don't give a rat's ass about like who's in the top of girl world. You're still gonna be a fucking loser in my opinion. A while ago, who comes out with some tea? Well, actually, a little bit more longer before that. A video leaked on and was given to Jordy. I don't know by who, but it was a video of Emily recording Amber basically ignoring and trying to keep Emily in the car, or keep Emily with her, because Amber just didn't want to give Emily space. Now, personally for me, when I'm upset, do not talk to me. I want to be left alone. I saw that video. I firmly do think that it was Rachel who had the video, and she's just kind of like, you know what I mean? She's just kind of throwing it to everybody. That way it's like, everybody can have a little bit of piece of the pie, and she can still feel like she did something, you know what I mean? She's still trying to be a lapdog, in my opinion. Actually, and also, speaking about lapdogs, going forward from there, Jawbone then releases a voice note of something so unimportant. I don't understand why everybody needed to talk about it. This is shit that we already knew. This was shit that we already knew, and we just got it from Rachel's lapdog, Jawbone. We just got it from Jawbone. We got it from the scaredy cat of the community that Emily's confirming, yes, this bitch is dirty, this bitch is nasty, this bitch don't clean her ass. I don't care. We knew this already. Every single ex has confirmed it. I don't care that Emily's saying it now. We knew this. We knew this. This isn't breaking news. We already knew this. Beck said it a year or 2 ago. Casey has been saying it since they first came out of nowhere against Amber with the allegations. Destiny said the same shit. Everybody's been saying the same shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this voice note? Amberlynn, I left her a thing of bleach. That way she can clean herself and blah, blah, blah. And what does Amber do? No, that never happened. This isn't new. It's a distraction method, and I don't care. I really don't care. And to me, it shows how some people lie. It shows me where people lie with this, because I saw a good amount of like reaction channels where they were like, it's not lost on me that this specific tea was given by Jawbone, who is just as guilty. It's a dirty source. I don't care about the voice note. I don't. I saw all the things on Instagram. On Instagram, and again, I saw it through Always Ymir and Girl Please and other channels that I personally find more reputable than her. Or than Jawbone. Than they, them. I don't know what your pronouns are, Jawbone. I automatically assume you're a dude. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. That's the thing that's just like, I don't care about the voice memo. It doesn't change. You were eating her coochie. The coochie ain't too far from the booty hole, girl. You were eating nastiness. And Amber doesn't understand that, like, we kind of don't believe that she's hygienic. Period. And she talks about that in her lives, which, again, have been smarmy. All of them have been smarmy. All of them have been so fucking egregiously smarmy and annoying and ripping out my hair. She brings up that voice note. She brings up the voice note and says, it's not true. That's not true. It's not true. How do you reach down that? Just to be quite flagrant about it, there is no way that you, Amber, can reach your stumpy little flabby arms over and under to where your canyon of ass is. Your Montana side mountain range of ass is not permissible by your tiny little flabby arms. That's insane. I'm sorry. There's no way, because we've seen Amber when she's walking. Her arms can only go as far as here. There is no way that her arm is reaching around. If she admitted and said, yes, I have a wiping buddy, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. You can have a wiping buddy. She can have one of those little, like, hand things that just help you clean up because it's understandable. You're big as hell. You're incredibly wide, Amber. There's no way that you yourself can wipe it. There's nothing wrong. And it's not ableist either. Being fat isn't ableist, okay? You have the ability to lose weight. You're choosing not to lose weight. That's your choice, Amber. And again, with the whole, and the other video where she kind of, like, I think talked about, like, I don't think she ever talked about the video. I think that's the one thing she didn't talk about the video. And if she did, I'm trying to remember. Because Alti, I really just watched all her lives right now from Bottle. I really just did before I hit record. I really just did. There's a layer of powder at the top of my drink. I mixed 2 sodas. I mixed the strawberries and cream and the cream soda. Cream soda is my favorite one. And when you mix them together, it just tastes like strawberries and cream. There was no change. It was kind of useless for me to do that. It really was stupid. I'm going to start from her live stream from November 4th. And we're going to go up. Because I'm not going to make a video for each live stream that she does. I'm not doing that. From November 4th, from what I got, it's just her being smug. And why is she being smug? Because that's when everybody clocked Rachel. That was pretty much like Dramageddon with Rachel and with Hecticana being kind of like the first 2. And this bitch was kind of like being smug. Being smug as hell. Smug is all sin. And she kind of earned the right to be smug. And she kind of clocked Rachel in her live stream too. She kind of clocked Rachel. Because she was just like, I think she brought up about how she was just like, oh, you're saying that, like, I have, like, a bad conscience or we need context and all this and that. But then you went ahead and got upset when people leaked your live or your personal DMs. Why did Amber clock? Why did Amber clock that? Amber clocked. The rest of that was just a nothing burger. She's acting at her smuggest where she's doing her voice. I have storage on my phone. Sorry, my phone keeps saying, I record on my phone and it keeps saying, like, you're running out of storage. And it's like, I'm not. I have it. I forgot what I was talking about, y'all. That whole live stream, it's her being smarmy and it's her basically just saying, like, that no one could clock her pretty much. That Amber is good. She's on easy street. Nothing really is nuanced and she's just being smarmy. She's being smug. And it's annoying because she's just sitting there. I hate when she does her voices. I really do. And I know it's very hypocritical because I be doing voices too. But it's just so annoying. Her voices are always just more condescending versions of how she speaks. Because in my opinion, that's how she genuinely speaks. It's just her being like, I do not like this girl. I do not like this girl. She's acting stupid in the whole vlog, or her whole live stream. She's acting stupid. And that's the shit that I hate about Amber. Amber is so old. She is stupid. But I hate when she acts stupid, where she kind of does, like, her face. I hate when she was doing those faces like that. Like, you're stupid. Like, girl, you can read your computer screen. You can read your computer screen. You know what's being said. You know how to read. No, you don't actually. You do not know how to read. It's just annoying to see her try and act stupid. And when people clock her, she just... No. No, that's not true. No, that's not true. Actually, no, that's not true. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe because of my aunt. I don't feel safe because of my aunt. I do not feel safe because of my aunt. Also, y'all need to stop sending her super chats. Y'all need to stop sending her some fucking super chats. Because, y'all, her super chats, you guys are sending her super chats for what? You guys are you're giving her money. And then she's like, thanks for the money. Thanks for the money. I mean, Alti, I would low-key be doing the same shit too. Like, let me go ahead and intersplice this right now. I just want to quickly say, with everything that was going on, I also want to quickly talk about the apologies that, well, apologies, more like explanations that I believe it was Hecticana and Studio Deets did. Those were horrible. This is what I don't like. Don't give me the apology of, do not go into this community, into Girl World, and talk about how this is not that deep and it's not that serious because it involves you. But anytime when it's the same shit going on with Amber, suddenly now it's that deep, it's that serious. Don't do that. And don't come over here telling us, oh, well, obviously we're all doing this for money. We're all doing this for money. Everybody has to do this for money. Every single Girl World reactor is in this for just the money. And then you get mad at Amber when she does that whole thanks for the money thing. You're doing the same shit that Amber is. A lot of y'all were making videos and a lot of y'all were making content before you were even getting paid, before y'all were even getting noticed for any of this shit. So don't come on over here then judging other people for us being like, you broke our trust. We don't trust you anymore. Your integrity is shot. And then you have the audacity to look at us like we're stupid because we just don't accept your apology because now we see what you were doing. Don't tell us that we're naive or we're stupid because you're doing what Amber's doing. Fuck off. Fuck you, Hecticana and Studio Deets, for saying that bullshit. Studio Deets, you were stupid. Quite blatantly, you weren't naive, you were stupid. You're old enough to know better about what a group chat is. You didn't know most of these people. You don't know them personally. You were just fans of some of them, and you knew some of them. You didn't know these people personally. You were stupid. You weren't naive. You were stupid, dumb, idiotic, imbecilic, a nitwit, a dipshit. You were everything that doesn't involve the word smart or intelligent or foreseeing. And Hecticana, you're really too damn old for you to be acting like your child. That's the real gag, Hecticana. You're an old man who needs to understand that you don't need to be fucking messy or dirty. You can be in Discord chats. You can play your games. You can do whatever you want. I don't care about that. What I care about is how you conducted yourself. And you conducted yourself like a smarmy old man. You're an idiot. You're just as stupid and just as bad as Amber. And I hate it. I really did hate when a few of the reaction channels who I kind of now don't fuck with anymore, when they bring up the whole like, well, we're all doing this for money. We're all doing this for money. You have to understand. Yes, I understand that money is a good thing to come from this. I'm not getting paid. I'm not monetized. I can't be monetized right now. I can't. There's no way for me to be monetized. I recently just hit 1K, which, thank you again. I'm going to be doing a video. I'm going to be doing a get to know me video, or get to know me better video for my 1K special. I hope you guys like it. But like, I'm not monetized. I'm pretty sure a few of these channels are not monetized. We're doing it because we like to rant and we like to rave, and we also like the idea of, yes, this bitch is annoying, we're gonna rant about her. Yes, the accountability is there, and yes, if we could all get paid for it, yes, that'd be great. I have a job. It's just like how Hecticana said, he also has a full-time job, so why are you even worried about the money? It's just a little bit more money. It's great to have a little bit more money. It's okay for them to say, I'm happy that I'm getting more money, or I'm happy that I'm getting a little bit more money, but you're saying that that's the whole reason why you're doing it. That makes you a fucking loser then. You're a fucking bum. Shut the fuck up. Bad apologies. Bad fucking apologies all the way around, because all their apologies were basically, we're sad that we can't be messy. Yes, we're being hypocritical. No, do not count us as the same as Amber, even though we're doing the same shit that she did. Yes, we all want to do this for money. No, we don't care about the morals behind the money. And yes, we'll do anything for dirty money. While licking Mr. Snowflake's and Rachel's ass. And I did say this in my other video. I did say this. A piece of me feels like Hecticana wanted Rachel's pussy. Because there is no way that man who is married needs to be worried and be kissing her ass that badly. You guys can read me in the chat. Y'all can read me in the comments and say, girl, that's a little too far. That's just my opinion, because it's fucking weird. It is fucking weird with the way that Hecticana was talking with Rachel. You were being a little too buddy-buddy with her. And knowing Rachel, maybe she was acting buddy-buddy too. That way you guys can all kind of, like blow shit up, make you guys stand up taller. You know what I mean? But that's me. Anyways, back to the live streams. In her next live stream, I think it was the next day, because I believe Amber said that she's trying to do live streams every day in November, which I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Quite blatantly to everybody in the chat tonight, I love you all. I'm not doing that. I'm not reacting to every single one of her live streams. If I do, I'll try and do like the whole week by the weekend. But I'm not doing that every day. I'm not doing that. That's too much. That's too fucking much for me to be talking about nothing. This one was from November 5th. It's the one where she's wearing the I'm Bored shirt, the one that she was infamously known for Winnie the Poohing in. The one from November 5th was a whole nothing burger. I'm sorry, nothing happened. It's just, we're talking about why she overfeeds her dog because she's too stupid to not give her dog food. But to not give her dog food. Well, like human food. Like obviously feed your fucking pets. But like, you know. Like, it's really nothing. It's just her with an ugly-ass bun. There's nothing important. It's just her making no... I really fucking hate when Amber does her, like... 20-piece nugget, The boycott, girl, the boycott. I'm begging, okay, like, if someone does already have, like, the membership, can someone please, in, like, the chat, just ask her Palestine or Israel? Because that would be so fucking funny, because I don't think she knows what either of those two things are. Jesus Christ, oh my god, this bitch was non-stop. Okay. November 6th, 3 days ago. I guess Aunt Tammy made a thing about, like, the bed bugs, because I think this is the one where she talks about how her, like, mother watched an Aunt Tammy video. I'm also sorry if, like, I'm getting a little confusing with, like, my timeline. I'm trying to tell you guys all chronologically, just because I do not put any Amber content really into my videos, so I'm just trying to make it, like, clear into what time I'm going. But, like, basically, I think Aunt Tammy basically made a video saying that Amber had bed bugs, and then Amber, apparently her mother somehow watched this video, despite her mother not wanting drama, despite her mother not wanting to be involved with drama, despite her mother cutting all contact with Tammy, despite all of that, despite everything like that, her mother still was watching Aunt Tammy's content about her own daughter, and went immediately over to Amber's house, and they just did a deep dive and a deep cleaning of everything. I need Amber to understand this. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be going and doing my usual ranting and bullshit. I need Amber to understand that I do not give a flying fuck. I could give less than 2 farts and 1 piss about her fucking mother. I don't care about Amber's mama. I don't care about her mother. I don't give a rat's ass. I don't give a rat's penis. I don't give a rat's patootie. I don't give a rat's anything about Amber's mother's opinion. And I don't give a fuck about anything involving her mother. And I really don't think Amber understands that for me, and for I think the general audience, her mother's word means almost little to none. And I don't care about when she says, no, literally my mom this, my mom that, my mom this. Well, literally my mom came over to my house, or literally my mom was so confused. I don't care. I don't care. Now, I don't know about y'all. I don't know if you guys watch Boze, B-O-Z-E, versus the World. I watch her. I like her content. She talks a lot about, like, this kind of narcissistic stuff and a lot of, like, narcissist stuff. And she made, it clicked in my head also when she said, a lot of times narcissists, or when people are trying to, like, have their reasoning come through first, what they'll do is they'll bring in something else to basically make it seem like what you're saying is crazy. I.e., it'll be like, oh, well, my aunt said I have bed bugs, and you all think I have bed bugs, but my mother here says I don't have bed bugs. So you're fucking weird because I have one other person here who you guys don't know, who you guys don't interact with, who you guys cannot talk to, but she is telling me to tell you that. To which then I could go ahead and say to Amber, in that same vein, I could tell Amber that I know her next door neighbor from Oklahoma, because I do. And they tell me that, bitch, your apartment stinks, that your apartment has bed bugs, that your apartment is infested, and that you've had to have fumigators in there more than once. Do you see what I mean? No, you don't. You guys don't know her neighbor like I know her neighbor. No, Amber doesn't even know her neighbor like I know her neighbor. I know her neighbor, so me and her neighbor are like that. I don't know if you guys knew that. Me and her neighbor are like that. And they're telling me all this stuff. And they literally said that Amber's whole apartment is just an absolute pigsty. It's fucking just oinky, oinky, nasty, gross. That's what they're saying. So mic drop on that shit. You know what I mean? Like, there you go. I don't give a fuck about what your mama has to say, Amber. Your mama doesn't live with you. And in my opinion, I don't know which live stream this one was. She says, oh, well, my mom never goes to my apartment and I never go to hers. We just always hang out. That's weird. I'm never gonna judge someone for their living situation, point that blank, period. Unless if you're doing bullshit like Amber, where it's like now you're kind of trying to shame other people, and it's like, you live in a dirty home where you let your pets pee on the floor. That we don't do that. We don't do that. And I know she talked about how, oh, it's just so inhumane to let pets live outside. I come from like the thing of like having pets be indoor outdoor. Like my cat's an indoor outdoor cat. She likes to go out. She likes to roam around my neighborhood. It's great. I have 2 cats. My one cat, Fiducia, loves to go in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And at nighttime, that's when we keep her in because we have coyotes where we live. It's perfectly fine to do that. I think it's perfectly fine. I also think if you don't want to have your pets be an outdoor pet, that's perfectly fine too. Take them on walks, have them build the cat patio shit. It's fine. There's no wrong way to be a pet owner unless you're Amberlynn Reed, where apparently you shouldn't let them be indoor outdoor because that's abusive. But when they're having pains after you see that they're whining and crying and shaking and that it hurts them to walk because you assume that they fell off a bigger furniture because they're a chihuahua and chihuahuas are about that fucking big, and even if they fall off a couch it could hurt them, you go and get Chili's, which honestly, like, fair, because Chili's is really good. Chili's is really fucking good. And then she brings up how her mom apparently, like, just whoosh, with all, like, the fabric, with all the mattress she's looking at it, she's like, it's really clean. It's, like, pearly white. And I'm like, as it should be. Your bed's not white. I'm sorry. Show us then, Amber. Show us. I dare you, Amber. Show us. Show us proof. Show us a full-on video of you actually moving it and then showing us that it's pearly white. If it is, then I'll tell you, girl, you better work better than I am because I do have some stains on mine. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I do, and I don't even know where the stain came from. I didn't piss and shit. There's a stain there. But I'm not gonna judge people because in my opinion, we sweat. Everybody sweats, except for apparently she listens. But no, girl, you're big and bold. You are sweating up a fucking storm, girl. As soon as that weather starts reaching higher than 60, you are sweating up a storm. And I know that this heifer is sitting here talking about how, like, she's like, oh, no, it's pearly when it's pristine. You're sweating. Sweat builds up that fucking thing. That's why we have duvets and fitted sheets and mattress protectors. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. And I'm sorry, I'm getting so over about her talking about how, like, Aunt Tammy's making me feel scared for my safety. Aunt Tammy's making me scared for my safety. You're not scared for your safety. How are you scared for your safety? You don't get out. How are you scared when you're confined by the 4 walls of your house, by your apartment? You're not in danger, Amber. The person who's putting you in the most level of danger is your health. So it's you. You're putting yourself in danger. Amber herself is putting herself into danger. So I don't know what the hell she's talking about. She just wants to be annoying. She just wants to be annoying, and she's trying to do her thing where it's basically like, oh, well, look, Tammy's more mean and evil and vindictive than I am. Which also, I don't know why Aunt Tammy deleted everything, and I don't know why she stopped the suing. I was more on Team Aunt Tammy's side. I don't know why she did that, but at this point, I just don't give a flying fuck, dude. I really don't. Amber has the craziest amount of luck that I've ever seen on any person, because this bitch is able to get away with damn near everything and get away with anything. Like, it's genuinely fucking crazy. I know she then talks about, like, the Emily allegations to where she's kind of, like, trying to kiss her ass in a way. And I know she's trying to say, like, I'm not trying to defend Emily. I'm just like, you know, I'm not... I feel like her and Emily are still together. And it's because it's manipulator meets manipulator. Emily likes when things are going in a certain way for her. And Amber likes when things are going in a certain way for her. The thing is, I think Emily knows that she has Amber hooked around her finger. And I think Amber is too desperate and too stupid for her to stay on her own. If I were, I would have already been blocked Emily. I would have already been like, Emily, kick rocks, you're dead to me. But no, she keeps going back for her because she knows that Emily's probably the greatest good she could ever get, you know? Because I'm sorry if I'm to sound like a broken record for this. It's just there's no content. There's nothing new. And I'm really turned off with Girl World with how, like, the bigger reaction channels are, because I'm just like, I don't even want to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not watching this, and I don't want to report on Amber right now because nothing's going on. She says her bed is pearly white and it's clean and pristine, and we know for a fact that that shit is dented in the middle and dirty as hell. Does she have bed bugs? I don't know. I don't know if she has bed bugs. I really don't care. I really care. She probably does. If not bed bugs, she probably has fleas on her bed. She has a bunch of bites on her arms, and she said, oh, it's just all excoriation. No, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is excoriation with a mix of her constantly picking at bites, okay? Maybe that's what's going on. She says that, no, she's not wiping her ass on the counter. But it's illogical to think, oh, no, you're not wiping your ass on the counter. You're not doing that. When all we know for a fact that, bitch, you're too big to reach around and actually wipe your own self. Oh, she does shower. She's constantly showering. She's so clean. I'm pretty sure she does shower. I'm pretty sure she does. I don't think she's cleaning herself. There's a difference between standing in the shower and letting the hot water rinse over your big body versus actually cleaning yourself. I think she stands in the shower. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I do think she goes into the shower. I think she lets the hot water run over her big body like a waterfall over a boulder. You know what I mean? That's what I think is going on. But I do not think that this heifer is cleaning herself. I don't think she's scrub-a-dub-a-dubbing. I don't think she's getting herself all clean. She's not. And again, you can tell when Amber's freshly clean, because again, that's when her hair has less like frizzies and whizzies and stuff. But I'm sorry, her hair is a mess. Her hair always looks a mess. And to me, it's crazy because Amber really thinks she is the tea. Amber really thinks she's the tea. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to talk shit. I'm not going to be that girl. All I'm going to say is, like, listen, I know my makeup might be a little out there. It might be a little, like, ostentatious. Maybe I'm crazy for talking about her makeup when my eyeliner is, like, literally touching the temple of my head. Maybe I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm cuckoo bananas, but I'm just like, Amber, your makeup is always a fucking chop. I'm sorry. I can't negate the fact, y'all. Amber always looks a goddamn mess. Because her eyebrows never match. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. I know, this is mean. This is mean. Her recent one, she talks about how therapy doesn't work. She's fucking stupid. Therapy does work. She doesn't like therapy because I know for a fact that, one, Amber never went to a therapist, and two, anytime she did get a consultation, or probably did. Okay, here's the thing. Two roads. If she did do therapy, she wasn't listening, and didn't like when the therapist. She didn't like when the therapist clocked her and was just like, "Hey, Amber, this isn't healthy behavior." It was either that, or she just didn't like the fact that she couldn't just kind of get away with anything and was getting clocked. Or B, she just wasn't fully doing anything. She fully wasn't even trying to seek therapy. Because in my head, I don't think Amber likes therapy. I think Amber likes finding quick solutions that work for, oh, the Zoloft is working. It's not working, sister. Because if it was, you would have not had those crap. Now, I don't know shit about Zoloft, so let me not talk too crazy. Okay? I'm not medicated. I don't think I need medication. As far as I know, I'm neurotypical, and I'm pretty fine and dandy. But with this heifer, she is not normal. She's not well. And if she was on Zoloft, she wouldn't be doing the shit that she was doing, as far as I know. And as far as from what other people have said, this bitch is not on Zoloft. And she's talking about how, oh, well, I'm medicated, I'm this and I'm that. No, you're not. You're not doing shit, because she finds that her medicine is when others go down, i.e. the reaction channels are getting dragged, because then she feels euphoric because, oh, look, they're getting dragged. Or B, when she has a partner. She's with Emily still. I'm dying on that hill. I'm gonna die on that hill. She talks about her Vlogmas schedule. Y'all, I'm not ready for this. Y'all, I'm not ready for her Vlogmas schedule. Because I know it's gonna be boring, y'all. Please don't make me. I know I'm probably gonna do it, y'all, but I don't want to. I really don't. I don't. This is just bullshit, y'all. Low-key, I kind of liked ranting more about the reaction channels more than I liked about this. I'm hoping that y'all like this video. I don't know if I even like this video. It's just her live streams are boring, and I'm not going to be covering all of her live streams. They're boring. I'm just doing, if I'm being honest with y'all, I'm doing it just because I'm like, I feel bad for just kind of like leaving it there. And I feel like I have to just to keep up with it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I don't like watching her live streams. They're so fucking boring. It's all the same, and I'm so annoyed and done with her. Like, do something. All we're doing is just sitting and just watching her kind of like bitch and bemoan stuff that we know for a fact is like more or less true. She did kind of clock some of the girls though. Either way, y'all, my name is Pink to most, Cat to some. Go ahead and leave me if you guys like this video, which hopefully you did, because honestly I feel like this video was boring as hell. Hopefully you guys just enjoyed this being like a little bit of a yap sesh, a quicker yap sesh. My name is Pink to most, Cat to some. Make sure you guys, I can't speak anymore. Make sure you guys comment, share, like, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. I have more videos coming out hopefully soon. I'm going to be getting busy, as I always say. Sorry. And I'll see you all next time. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I want to thank anybody who subscribed. Until next time, bye-bye.